Okay, you guys, this is a great honor and pleasure for me to be here with the musicians of Saoko Music. And yes, I have seen a lot of music in my day, and this is one of the best bands I've ever come across. I got to see them last week and briefly meet Gabby. And it's a great honor and pleasure to be here with them. And they play every Wednesday night at Selina Hotel in Sayulita. Free salsa dancing lessons. The whole place goes crazy. If you're in Sayulita, it's a must-see event. So, hola to Saoko Musica. A quick introduction. They're about to go on. They're giving me a quick minute to say hello. Tres preguntas. Tu nombre, tu instrumento, y de dónde eres?
Hola, mi nombre es Guillermo Vergara. Yo estoy en las congas y bongos. Soy de la Ciudad de México.
What's up? This is Roberto. I'm the guitar player and I'm from Jalisco.
Hola, Gerardo Ramírez, en el bajo, también de Jalisco, Guadalajara, Jalisco.
¿Qué tal? Yo soy Titillo García, el timbalero de Saoko. Soy de Colima.
Hola, soy Gabriela, Gaby Juan. Yo toco el güiro y canto y soy de Ecuador.
Hola, soy Dani Fala y toco la trompeta. Soy de Buenos Aires, Argentina.
So, give a big welcome to Saoko Musica, and thank you for watching, and enjoy the music, and thank you. Un gran placer y honor para mí, para encontrarte.
Gracias. Sabor.
Gracias. went down on the motorcycle. En mi moto.
Hola, hola.
Tres amigos. Quite the epic view. Here's the walk up to my hotel room. This is a steep hill. It probably doesn't show up so steep on the GoPro. Past the chickens. Past the sleeping dog. Past the roosters. Skittish little bugger. I had to ride up this on the bike and turn around at the top of the hill on the incline. It's very tricky for me. Proud of myself for making it. All right, I'm here with my buddy Hugo from Parral. When I was in Parral, I met his wonderful family at his father's pescaderia taco restaurant, and it was such a nice time in Parral getting to meet his father. And then his sister Adriana came in, and man, they were so helpful to me, answering all my questions about where I should go next. And Adriana immediately said, let me call my brother Hugo on the phone. And she put Hugo on the phone. She said, he's in Sayulita. He's been there for a long time. He works in the hotel business. He could help you get set up and get a hotel. And you should definitely go to Sayulita because, you know, where I was at the time was the end of December, and it was getting very cold. So I had thought about wanting to stay and go to the Copper Canyon and go to Baja, but it was just getting to be the middle of winter and too cold, so I needed to head south. And Adriana thought correctly that it would be a great idea for me to come to Sayulita. And so I talked to Hugo. He's been super helpful with me. He works with a number of properties here in Sayulita. I love my hotel that I have. My room is up in the hills in an area called the North Side, so it's not all the way down in the center, which I actually happen to love. It's about a 10-minute walk into the center, and I love the walk. I love that I'm a little bit removed from all of the crazy tourists and noise, and this is a little bit more of like the real-life side of Sayulita, so I really like being up here in the hills. And as I said, my man Hugo has been so helpful to me, so I wanted to make it a full circle moment to wrap up the story from Parral, because one of the guiding principles of me in life, but also on this trip especially, is to just follow through with connections you make, because I think the people you meet, the human connections you make are so important, and they almost always lead to good things. They always lead to good things. And so this is my full circle moment with Hugo. And Hugo's been here for, what, 4 years now?
4 years living here in Sayulita.
And you work with a number of properties here.
Yeah.
He has ways, you know, to. This hotel that I'm in, I would say, is one of the more reasonably priced hotels in Sayulita. I did a little bit of research, and I know it's a very good price here. There's a whole range of prices you can pay in Sayulita. But Hugo loves Sayulita, as does everybody here. It's kind of a little slice of paradise. What have you loved doing for 4 years here in Sayulita?
I like ride my bike and go to see the beach, and also it's a really good food here in Sayulita, and the weather is amazing.
Yeah, it's an amazing, it's basically paradise. Everyone's super friendly. It's very peaceful. It's just an amazing place to be. So again, full circle moment to be here with my man Hugo. I can't recommend him enough. I've had a number of questions for him. He always responds to me so quickly. I need to get new tires for my motorcycle. He helped me find some information on that. I needed to get a package delivered here. He's helped me get that taken care of. So, if you got a connection like my man here, it's a good thing to have. So do you want to give the people your number or anything?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I would highly recommend calling Hugo if you want to come to Sayulita, and I would highly recommend coming to Sayulita. So, all right. Gracias, Hugo. And yeah, adios from Sayulita. All right, still in Sayulita, loving Sayulita. The guys, I've met two great guys staying in the room next to me from the great province of Manitoba, Canada, the city of Winnipeg. We got Aaron.
Cheers.
We got Dwayne. And it's been nice getting to hang out with these guys, share a brew with them, and just learn a little bit about Canada, about life there, and compare notes on Sayulita. And I'll miss these guys, but it's always great to make some friends along the way. So
look forward to watching your adventures.
And if you haven't already subscribed, get onto his YouTube. I'm telling you, this guy's going down to Argentina from Florida. You have to subscribe, because if you haven't, get on there.
Cheers, guys. Thank y'all. Let's check out my room here in Sayulita. It's been a great home for me here, and I've been here for over 3 weeks now, so this has been my home here. Nice view. Life has definitely been good here in Sayulita, the Sayulita life.
elegante como tú. Eso de fe, chéquelo. Este es Pito. Mi loco. Es de teacher de Pay.
Hola, amigo.
El teacher de Pay.
Qué bueno, me gusta mucho. Gracias, amigo. Sí. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien, gracias. Gracias a ti. Hola, Cristal.
Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y usted? ¿Todo bien?
Muy bien, gracias.
Sí, qué bueno. Mucho tiempo aquí en Sayulita.
Sí.
Sí, está bien.
No quiero salir.
No. Está bien.
heard about this bar called Cava and a special drink they serve here called pulque. So I'm going inside to talk to my new friend Jorge. He has the same name as me. He said his friends even call him Jordi sometimes, and he's going to make me a pulque and show me what pulque is. Okay, so here we are with my friend Jorge, who is going to talk about pulque.
Hi guys, this is Cava Bar. We said pulque. Pulque is a pre-Spanish drink that have about 4% alcohol. Is a lot of probiotics in there, so I recommend you try it. Our
¿Tú eres de Sayulita?
fermented agave. I'm from Tepit.
Tepit. Okay, about 200 kilometers de aquí?
2 hours and a half. Driving.
Okay, and pulque is una bebida tradicional in Mexico?
Yeah, it's the oldest drink in the world.
Okay, and what is it like? What does it taste like? How do you describe pulque?
It smell like something fermented, like cheese. Some people say cheese.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try some pulque. I've heard good things about it, and I'm excited to try some pulque. Wow, that's a strong flavor. for a little hike today with Hugo. Down by the beach. He's showing me some trails to walk on, and we're at the beach right now. About to go head up into the jungle and do about a 2-mile walk hike. So catch you from the jungle. Check it out. Check it out. We've made it to Malpaso Beach. This is where we came from. This is where we're going. Walking along Malpaso Beach. Check out the rocks over here. here with my new friend Gabo.
Hola.
De tu restaurante, el nombre?
Estrella de Mar.
Estrella de Mar. This is
Sayulita.
the best tacos in all of Sayulita, probably all of Mexico. And my new friend Gabo. And check out Tacos Gobernador with homemade salsas.
Yeah.
Gracias, Gabo.
A ti, Jordi, muchas gracias.
Yes. Time to bring the laundry back in. On my way back down the hill to drop off the laundry and get that done. Laundry costs about 80 pesos, so that's about $4 to get my laundry done. See the goat over there? There's a pig here too, a moreno. Walking over to the laundry store. Here's a place I've had breakfast at. Northside Cafe. Horseback riders going by. The streets of Sayulita starting to come to life this morning. It's about 9 a.m. All of the artists are out setting up their shops to get the day going. It's the dry season right now, so this little section I think is totally underwater in the summer and the rainy season. But you gotta kind of skip your way over some sandbags and some boards to cross the little stream that's there right now. There's a camping spot here in Sayulita. Look at this old Jeep. A wild place. Lots of things happening here. I think I'll head back to my favorite breakfast spot, the Northside Cafe, for a little breakfast. So I'm out here walking and hiking in the hills above Sayulita, around Punta Sayulita. Awesome day for walking, kind of these crazy cobblestone streets, and sometimes they're cobblestones, sometimes they're dirt. And anyway, I'm walking, thinking, enjoying being out in nature on a great hike today. And a viewer, Falcon Scott, asked me some questions. He said he's enjoying the videos, but he'd like to know a bit more about me and, you know, how old am I? What have I done for work? He saw a dog in one of the early videos. Whose dog was that? Did I leave a dog and a family behind or something? And what made me want to jump on a motorcycle with little experience and take on an epic adventure like this? And man, that's probably like an hour-long conversation, and it's one that I've actually been having with people I've met here, because there's many kind of adventurers and seekers here who are similar to me but on their own paths, and so we've been comparing and contrasting, and that's been super fun and to do with all kinds of people I've met. British people, Canadian people, Mexican people, Eastern European, everywhere. Anyway, okay, how old? I'm 50 years old, I'm single, never married, no children. And I guess, all right, so if you want to go back to the pandemic, it occurred to me during the pandemic that coming out of this, you know, everything was so unclear and hazy and scary for a little while that I thought, you know, I can do anything I want to. I honestly am in a unique position without any dependence to be able to go and do anything I want to. And then it occurred to me, all right, I would really like to challenge myself, do something that I would define for myself as extraordinary, where I have to use all of my wits and energy to move forward, to grow, to push myself. I'm a fan of the saying, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And that was kind of a genesis for it all, as what can I do to challenge myself, grow, but on a serious level, like, you know, maybe this is obvious, but riding a motorcycle, it's like a life and death situation. So that's a huge challenge. And it was a lot of the basis was wanting to really dive into long-term sort of career and job-wise, photography, videography, production. And so this whole YouTube adventure and motorcycle adventure really came out of wanting to explore photography, videography, and I thought, what better way to do it than travel, have adventures, because that's really the kind of photography I like. I like to take pictures of people, but landscape, adventure photography, things that combine food, people, travel, nature, all of those things really excite me and interest me, and the motorcycle just seemed like the best way to do it. When nothing else puts you in contact with nature, in the elements. You smell fire, you smell flowers, you smell salt air. I mean, it's a challenge. It's like a sport in and of itself. So it's a challenge and something I learn and grow at every time I get on the motorcycle, and I continue to get better and better. Then you got language. My Spanish, I actively work on it, so my Spanish is getting better and better every day. But really, just thank you to the Mexican people. I mean, they're so welcoming, so kind. I thought that would be true. Family values, good morals, good people. Gosh, I love it here. I completely love it here. So I think that's, the answer is that I'm a seeker. I'm seeking my purpose, meaning, really. I've found a lot of that in my church at home. So I'm very thankful and happy for that, because that has brought me a lot of joy into my life. And I think joy comes from passions, really. And so, as I said, photography, videography is a passion for me. Making these videos, I'm passionate about that. Being out in nature and just walking, hiking, and checking out all the different kinds of trees and wildlife and animals and birds and insects. And I saw a dung beetle the size of like a baseball the other day. It was crazy. Haven't seen a scorpion yet. I've seen parrots, which are called guacamayas. I've seen these sort of parrot blackbirds that are huge and make a ton of noise, and they're called chachalacas. So I love just seeing new stuff like that, especially, I've done landscaping before, so I really love like different kinds of plants and flowers, and they really interest me. I love to garden and work in the yard, and so getting out into nature and seeing all kinds of new species of things is totally exciting to me. So a deep desire to challenge myself, solve problems every day. I expected that it would be hard, and it is, and I've definitely overcome some crazy challenges, but I think I've enjoyed it all. I like the unknown. I've backpacked across Europe twice before, so I kind of know what adventure travel is about a little bit, just the leap of faiths that you have to take all the time and have the ability to change and learn and grow. And I think I developed a love for that when I backpacked across Europe. I think I developed a love for an adventure in the unknown from going to about 50 Grateful Dead concerts, so that was a big experience in my life that taught me to look at things differently and keep your mind open. So I'm excited to go forward. I'm excited to continue to meet new people, continue to experience new cultures, see new things, challenge myself. As I said, I've gotten through some significant challenges already, and I'm sure there will be more to come. I'm already feeling the challenge of getting into Guadalajara and finding new tires and everything like that. That's where I'm heading off to next, Guadalajara. Don't really even want to go to big cities, but got to go there. So, Falcon, thanks for asking more about me. If I didn't say, I've worked in the past in marketing, advertising fields, the production of live events, and a lot of time in the restaurant industry. So all service-oriented jobs, and that's been pretty good for me. I've enjoyed working with people. I think I'm mostly a people person and enjoy the interaction and the client service side of it. But I've always been very entrepreneurial too, like to work for myself, and so hence the transition into photography, videography, YouTube, make a go at that and just see where the path leads me, really. Just another part of the great adventure is to see where the path leads me. Follow your gut, follow your instincts, follow your belief, see where the path takes you, and let it unfold before you, and take the leap of faith. That's what I'm trying to do every day, is take the leap of faith and go with the direction that feels right. I'm walking through the cemetery area by Playa de los Muertos, Beach of the Dead. I'm here with mi amigo mejor, my best friend, Hugo. I've been here for 3 weeks now, and me and Hugo have hung out just about every day.
Yeah.
And we've had great times. This guy is an amazing man, and he has made the big decision to leave Sayulita and return home to Parral, Chihuahua, be with his family, maybe work in the family business, see where his next adventure takes him. We're gonna stay in touch.
Yeah.
And this is goodbye for now to Hugo, and I wish him all the best luck in the future. And yeah, buen viaje, amigo.
Viaje tú también. Hasta luego.
¿Está bueno?
It's a Magi.
Can you hold it up? Very cool, thank you.
Préstamela.
¿Trace meal?
Magi.
Sí. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
160 por 1 kilo. Filet.
Por todo.
Filet, maybe 600. Yeah.
Wow. Gracias, amigo. I just had another great meal at the Jackal restaurant, and I'm going to try to get back there and talk with the owner a little bit more about her food and stuff. So hopefully that's coming, but now we're going to go get a treat here. This rolled ice cream shop. Hola.
Hola.
Necesito una otra. ¿Qué recomiendas? Tú eres Tom, ¿sí? Y hoy Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
Muchas gracias, Sam. Tengas un día genial. Gracias. Okay, it's my last day in Sayulita. I'm taking my laundry in to get done, using the Moscow Moto bag again, which I love. Gosh, what a great thing this is to have. Moscow Moto, thank you for making awesome stuff. Heading down to take my laundry in. And man, I've lived in Sayulita now for over 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks in Sayulita. It's been one of the best times of my life. And man, I'm so thankful to all of the people that I've met that have really just made it for me. Especially Hugo. He was the whole reason I came here. Thank you, Hugo. I miss you, buddy. I hope you see this. Gosh, I miss my buddy, and he's the whole reason I'm here. Thank you to his sister, Adriana, for introducing me to him. And man, what a great man Hugo is. If you go, he's back home now in Parral, Chihuahua. So if you go to Parral, Chihuahua, try to find his father's taco shop, La Pescaderia, and Hugo will probably be there working in the family business. So thank you to Hugo. Thank you to Abril. Man, all of the people I've met, the Canadians, my Canadian buddies, Aaron and Dwayne, my buddy Sean, another Canadian who gave me this amazing coaster that was handmade with beeswax and fabrics, and I'll try to put a picture up of it. So cool, and he wrote inscribed an amazing note on the back of it to me, and I had a great time getting to know Sean. Gosh, there's just so many people. Thank you to the rest of the crew at the Pacific Inn, the Pacific View, Susanna, Kukis, Bryan, for all of their help and friendship. And gosh, upcoming after this video is going to be my spotlight series of interviews. I hope you guys will love them. I love them, where I'm going to sit down with and interview some of the amazing, incredible, inspiring people that I've met here in Sayulita. I've got an interview coming up with a rock star chick who's incredible. I've got an interview with a fire dancer who's an extraordinary human being. I've got an interview with the owner of the Tropical House Bar, which is a beloved, enchanting neighborhood restaurant and bar, and he makes his own tequila. That's some of the best tequila I've ever tasted in my life. Totally interesting to talk to that guy. I've got an interview with the owner of my favorite restaurant here in Sayulita. I've got an interview with a British girl named Amy who has traveled the world for 8 years and is living in Sayulita right now and following her dream of becoming a surfing instructor. And she lives up in the hills in the jungle, and she invited me out to her house, and we've got a tour of her little tree house that she lives in. Totally amazing, totally interesting. I'm so happy to have met all of these people. Gosh, incredible, incredible. Man, I would be remiss not to mention my friend Raquel at Hotel Selina, where I go to do my videos at their internet cafe, and I've spent many conversations, had many great conversations with Raquel. She's from Veracruz, Mexico. Such a nice person. My friend Fany, two Fanys. One Fany works at the Northside Cafe, and she's a server there, and she's served me breakfast almost every day. Another Fany works at another restaurant, and I just got to meet her and become friends with her. Who else? Hannah is the rock star chick. Thank you, Hannah. And I got to know her guitar player, Tony, who's from Baltimore, Maryland. And man, and I'm going tonight to see this salsa band and hopefully talk to them. Gabby, thank you, Gabby, for your friendship. So incredible people. Just really blessed to have met all these people. Thank you to all of them. Adios. Gosh, the list goes on and on. If you come to Sayulita, you must go to two places. You got to go to Estrella de Mar and meet my buddy Gabo and his beautiful family and his wife Asusana, and man, the cutest, sweetest little girl in the world, Sandra, Sandra's only 15 years old. She left her home state of Chiapas, San Cristobal in Chiapas, and came here at 15 years old to work in Sayulita, and she's just the sweetest girl and has the most beautiful smile, and I've enjoyed getting to see her face every day. I've eaten, well, not every day, but I've eaten many days over at Estrella de Mar because it's the best. The other place, Tropical House, I would be entirely remiss if I didn't thank my good friend Shelly. Thank you, Shelly, for your friendship and an amazing time hanging out. And gosh, I got to meet so many good people at the Tropical House. Everyone who works there, like Guzman, Luis, Tony, Abel, incredible people. Next to Estrella de Mar is another taco shop where my friend Cristal works. Cristal, sweet girl there. It's just everyone here is so nice. So come to Sayulita, look for some of these people, and you'll be happy that you did. I just finished another amazing breakfast at the Northside Cafe, obviously on the north side of Sayulita. And man, thank you to my friend Fany. Fany bought me breakfast. I had chilaquiles, which is a traditional Mexican breakfast with like tortillas, eggs, kind of a creamy sauce, and an amazing green sauce to go with it, and some frijoles, some beans. Gosh, it was so delicious. Thank you, Fany. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being my friend, and thank you for buying me breakfast. So, heading back to my room, got a bottle of water, 15 pesos, and last day in Sayulita, trying to wrap things up, get organized, and get on the road. So I wanted to introduce you guys to mi amiga Abril. This is my friend Abril, and she's been helping me with translations here, a beautiful, kind young woman from Parral, Chihuahua, and she's been living here in Sayulita for a couple years now, 2 years now. She's from Parral, Chihuahua. And so say hello to Abril, and this has been the source of all of my help with the translations for my upcoming interview spotlight series of interviews, and she's been an incredible help to me because you will see I wasn't able to understand all of the Spanish in these interviews that I've been doing, and so Abril has spent a couple hours with me to help me with translations, and so I'm very grateful for that. So gracias a ti, muchísimas gracias, Abril.
Por nada.
Yo estoy feliz para encontrarte.
Yo también. Muchas gracias.
All right, that's April in English, and say hello to Abril.
Hola, hola.
That's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following along. I'm here in the Selina Hotel co-work space where I come to work on my videos and get good internet for uploading. So if you come to Sayulita, the Hotel Selina is another great option for staying. And thank you to Gabriel for letting me film the band up in their tiki bar space. This is a great location here at Selina in the town center. So be sure to check out Selina. And I forgot to mention one other person that I have to mention. I've had dinners many nights at Luna's Comida Mexicana, and my buddy Hernan. Gracias, Hernan. Yeah, great meals at Luna's. It's right by the bridge, so if you are in Sayulita, check out Luna's. So the adventure rolls on, getting ready to go. Coming up next, though, is going to be my spotlight series of interviews from Sayulita. I really love them. I hope you will too. Don't worry, the adventure will continue. I'm leaving, heading into the hills to another magical town. I'm excited to share that with you, San Sebastián del Oeste. Heading to Guadalajara thereafter for new tires. Lots of adventures to be had. I haven't been on the bike in like 3 weeks, so I'm a little bit nervous about that, but it'll be all right. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for following on. See you soon. Gracias.